Happy Sunday morning, everybody. It's a really nice day out. I'm going to head up to Quincy, Illinois on this Sunday, and I'm going to race. But remember, today is really Saturday because Monday, everybody is off. I usually go to Quincy all by myself because everybody that helps me, they always say, oh, I got to get up in the morning. I usually get back from Quincy about 1 in the morning. Roy is going with me today. Roy Clark, I appreciate you going with me to Quincy today on this Sunday, Roy. All right, subject matter of today, realizing that NASCAR is number one. That's basically, that is it. NASCAR is number one. Nobody is even close to number two. And let me explain. You know how much I love dirt racing, right? I love it. But there's a place for dirt racing. You know, Richard Petty kind of pissed me off a little bit when they put dirt on Bristol. When they put dirt on Bristol, you know, it happened and everybody was like, rah, rah. And then, did you notice what happened at Bristol? The first year, everybody's like, yeah, dirt's the greatest. Then the second year, it was like, this ain't no good. They need to put real dirt cars on Bristol. Well, they already did. They already ran super late models at Bristol. It didn't work. The cars are too dainty. They're too light. The wheels are aluminum. The wheels were folding under. The cars were breaking apart. Bristol is extremely fast, much faster than all those Tennessee red clay. You know, some of those red clay dirt tracks in Tennessee, you know, Bull's Gap and all that. You're like, oh, they're high banked, and you don't know what high banked is until you go to Bristol. TV does not do Bristol justice. So they've already ran dirt super late models at Bristol. It just don't work. It's too fast. So the NASCAR race car on dirt at Bristol was a good show, and it was the right thing to do. And they did it. All the dirt fans come out. And then by the third year, Kyle Larson said, we need to quit doing this. You know, then everybody in dirt racing destroyed it, just ruined it. See, isn't it crazy? NASCAR tried to make you all happy and serve you up dirt racing on a silver platter. They wanted to recognize dirt racing. It was a celebration of dirt racing. And you all ruined it because you talked so much about it. You know, I dirt race, and the dirt racing community is as bad as the NASCAR racing community. Dirt racing fans, they f***ing bitch and moan 24/7. They are the biggest wine bags. And I know I'm roughing y'all up right now, but y'all deserve it. Hear me out. I'm going to give you a lot more examples. So then all of a sudden, dirt racing people, they get on their couch and they're like, NASCAR sucks. Dirt racing is where it's at. Well, I go back to what Richard Petty said. He says, NASCAR grew up on dirt. Did you hear what I just said? NASCAR grew up on dirt. And they realized to take NASCAR further, they had to get rid of dirt racing because it's very dirty. It makes the people all dirty. When, you know, some people just want to go watch entertainment. They don't want to get all dirty, and they don't want to go to bathroom in a f***ing porta potty. Hey, we got the porta potty company here. The porta potties are really nice. You open the door to the porta potty and you just accidentally, you look down so you can turn around and see where you're going to sit. And there's some old man's big ass turd right there. How f***ing gross. Just junk. So a lot of these dirt tracks, just the dynamics around the racetrack, the dirt's in your face. The bathrooms are just horrible. I know all the dirt tracks I go at, they don't have bathrooms. Here, let's go through it. Peevely, the one I race at, They don't have bathrooms in the pit area. No bathrooms in the pit area. Granite, no bathrooms in the pit area. Brownstown, no bathrooms in the pit area. Quincy, Illinois, no bathrooms in the pit area. You're forced to go to a porta potty. And I think about Richard Petty. All these people say, you need to hold a NASCAR race at a real dirt track. Well, they're all f***ing shit. You know, I mean, now Eldora is nice. Knoxville is nice. But for the most part, 9 out of 10 dirt tracks are just that. And here I am 3 years later realizing Richard Petty was right. Now I'm going to say something going to hurt your feelings. Dirt racing will never, ever be as big as NASCAR. You're going to sit there and you're going to defend it, but you got 500-600 people in the grandstands. It's a fun sport. It's a good sport. I love dirt racing. But as far as jumping on your high horse going, dirt racing's where it's at, maybe for your redneck ass. But let me tell you something. The majority of the people, they're not like us. My brother Rusty and my family, they make fun of me all the time. They go, Herman, what do you run that old dirt car for? You know, that was the biggest thing, you know. People all around NASCAR, they go, Herman, what do you run that old dirt car for? They know Rusty and my family, they kind of make fun of me. Herman, what are you doing? Why you run that old dirt car? I love dirt racing. But guys, there's a limit to your ego. Dirt racing is not where it's at. It's dirty, it's shitty. It's for us rednecks. So the next time you get on social media and you start telling me NASCAR sucks, dirt racing's where it's at, just ask yourself, if dirt racing's where it's at, then why aren't they any bigger than what they are? And what does dirt racing have to do to be better? It'll never be any better. This is where it's at because it's dirt and it's dirty. Now, this was a little bit of an ass tune for you people that clog up my timeline. Some of you dirt racers. Dirt racing is where it's at. No, it ain't. Richard Petty was right all along. Until we treat ourselves like a bunch of rednecks and put those porta potties in there. Where's the lady? You know, you got some redneck ladies. They like, you know, I'm my husband's crew chief, you know, and that's fine. But, I mean, the ladies deserve somewhere to go to the bathroom, don't they? Oh, but my track's got bathrooms. No, you don't. 99% of these dirt tracks in the pit area, I'm talking the pit area, is total junk. Now, I love dirt racing. I'm just telling you all why dirt racing is never going to be any better than what it is. It just won't. There's not enough money. Every dirt track I know of, they're poor, they're broke. And you know why dirt tracks keep going? And I'm going to end like this. If you made it this far, the only reason dirt tracks keep going is because there's that one sucker that thinks the other promoter did a job, and by God, he's going to fix it. And they find out not long into the job just how hard dirt racing is. All right. Respond right here with how great dirt racing is. But dirt racing will never even be half. No, they won't even be a quarter of what NASCAR is. NASCAR's the teachers. You love to hate them, but they are the show. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you in Quincy. I'm gonna take my motorcycle this time because the porta potty is about a half a mile away at Quincy. The porta potty in the pit area. Now, I'm not going up into the grandstands because then you got to go up into the grandstands. No. I'm going to go to the porta potty all the way half a mile from my pit area. Have a great Sunday, everybody.